Hello there everyone and welcome to the third project video that enables to show you how you can create a complete, fully responsive food ordering website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. In the first video, we have just created the navigation menu as well as the home page of this fully responsive food ordering website. And then in part 2 of this course, we have just created the service section as well as the product section. Now, in this video, we are going to create the category section, the review section, as well as the blog section of this fully responsible food ordering website. Having said that, now let's jump right in. Alright, so here we have the category section of this web page. So to create this category section, as always, what we are going to do is we are going to create a section element having a class name, let's say category section. Yes. And an ID value category, let me say category section. And inside this section element, we are going to create an H1 element right here, which is section heading. Have a class name, let's say section heading. It is a reusable class name. So inside this, we have some sort of text, let's say our categories. And we have span element and yes. And then we need to have a container. Take a look. Here we have this box should be embedded in a container. So we are going to embed these different category products in one container. So to do this, we are going to create a div element having a class name, let's say category container. Inside this div element have a class name, category container, we are going to create each categories. So let's create another div element, category box. Yes, this is a single product. Inside this, we have image right here, and then again, we have category product name. So we are going to embed this inside another div element, have a class name, category content. Inside this div element, have a class name, category content. We need to have an h3 element, and we need to have a paragraph element, and also we are going to have a reusable call to action button having a class name, let's say btn. Yes. Alright, so now to save your time, it's better to add each and everything offline, right? Yes, here we have. Take a look. As you can see here we have the section heading right here, and we have a product category right here. Then this image is found inside the image folder right here. Where is it? Here we have the image folder. Inside this image folder, we have category folder right here. So this image is found inside this category folder right here. And we have an h3 element, we have a paragraph element right here, and we have a call to action button right here. Having said that, now let me open this inside live server with live server right here. Open with live server, take a look. Here we have the product category right here. All right. So now this is the HTML part for this product category. Now let me jump right into to style this product category section. To style this product category section, we are going to use first we have category section class selector right here, and we have category container class selector. So using this category section, we are going to add some property value here, right? Yes. We have margin bottom to rim and background color right here. Take a look. Let me divide my computer screen into two parts. Yes, here we have black background. And then let me style this H1 element. Let me change the section heading color right here. So here we have color white. We're going to change section heading or the H1 element text color into white, right? Yes, where it is. Here we have, right? Cool. Now, using this class selector category container, we are going to add some property value pair. So display grid template columns, repeat and min-max 25 rem in one FR right here, and gap and between this category box 2.5 rem. So when I save and refresh the web page, take a look. Here we have. So again, now let me style this using this category box class selector, right? So here we have the category box class selector, padding 10 pixel, text align center, border radius 5 pixel, and having a box shadow right here, and background transparent, overflow hidden, and again, we need to have a transition while hover over it. So let me save and refresh the web page. Yep, that's good, right? Here we have. All right, so now here we have, and then again, what we're going to do is we're going to add a hover over effect. So using this pseudo class selector hover, I'm just going to add some property value pair. Transform scale 1.05 and border radius 10 pixel, border 2 pixel, solid, having this color right here. Let me show you. Here we have, right? Awesome. So now let me style the image. To style the image, we're going to use this img element selector, right? So width for the image 30 rem, height 20 rem, border radius 5 pixel, and margin bottom 10 pixel, object fit cover. Here we are. Take a look. You see? Awesome, right? And now, again, let me style this H3 element right here. The text which is found inside this H3 element. So here we have font size to rem, text transform, capitalize, color we have. Awesome. And now let me style this paragraph right here. So here we have some property value pair, font size 1.2 rem, text transform, capitalize, line height 1.5 rem, and color we have. You see? Awesome, right? Yes, that's cool. Alright everyone, we have just finished the product category section. Having said this, now we are going to create the website testimony section. Here we have. As you can see here, we have the image right here. We have a text right here. We have some sort of text right here. We have icons and we have the reviewer name right here. So as always, to create this customer review section, what we are going to do is we're going to add a comment over here, review section. And now, as always, we are going to create a section element having class name, let's say review, and an ID value Yes, inside this section element, we need to have header element h1 and having a reusable class name section heading. And then over here, we need to have a container. A div element have a class name customer container. Let's say inside this div element have a class name customer container. Let me create another div element. Let me nest another div element. Let's say review box. And inside this, we have an image element right here. Here we have the image, and we need to have a paragraph, and then we need to have these star icons. Yes. And then again, we need to have an extra element. Alright, so this is the basic format, right? To save your time, I'm just going to add each and everything offline, right? Alright, so here we have, right? Yep, take a look. As you can see here, we have an h1 element right here having class name, section heading, and some sort of text right here. And we have a review container and we have a review box. And then we have an image right here. This image is found inside reviewers, right? Inside this folder, we have this image, right? Take a look. Here we have the image. Yes, that's it. So again, we have paragraph and we have star icons. Like I said before, these icons are found from fontawesome.com, right? You can find these star icons or any icons that you're interested in from fontawesome.com. And we have right here, and again we have an image right here, and we have an image right here. After that, when I save and open with live server, here we have, right? Take a look. Here we have customer review section. Now, this is the HTML part. So, now let's jump right into to style this customer review section. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Style this, we have review container right here using this class selector. Let me add some property value pair, right? So review container display flex and align item center gap to rim. Here is it. Take a look. Let me divide my computer screen into two parts right here, and then again using this class selector review box right here, we have different div element having the same class name review box. Now using this class selector, I'm just going to add some property value pair. So here we have adding 10 pixel text align center, border radius 5 pixel, box shadow. Here we have overflow hidden, and we need to add a smooth transition. Yes, take a look. Awesome. And now let me add some hover over effect using a pseudo class selector right here, transform scale 1.05 and border radius. Here we have border right here, 2 pixel solid having this primary color, and let me try it. You see? Awesome. So now, having said that, let me style this image right here. To style this image, we are going to use this img element selector with 50 rem height, 50 rem border radius. Let me remove this and margin the pixel object feed cover when I save and refresh the web page. Here we have the image right here. Take a look. We have the image. So we need to have the image right here. So we are going to make this image in circular. So we are going to make this image so we are going to make this image circular, right? So to make this image circular, what we are going to do, so we are going to make this image circular. So to make this image circular, what we are going to do is we are going to use border 50%. Take a look. Yep, border radius, sorry. Take a look. Awesome, right? Yes, cool. Now let me style this text using this H2 selector. Where is it? An H2 selector right here. Let me add some property value pair. And where is an H3? Rather, it is an H2. Yes. Font size, to rem, text transform, capitalize, and color we have. Take a look. You see? Awesome. Now let me style this paragraph using P element selector and font size here we have 1.2 rem, text transform capitalize also, and line height 1.5 rem. Yep. Remove this text transform and justify text align, justify. Take a look. Here we have. Now let me style these stars using this star class selector. So here we have font size 1.2 rem. Here we have color right here, padding bottom 10 pixel. Yep, that's good. It's cool, right? Yeah. So here we have the review section, the customer review section. The major aim is to make this customer reviews section in autoplay mode, right? You see? Awesome. Take a look. So to make this, we are going to use an external library which is swiper.js. Swiper.js. Head over swiper.js.com and again here we have resource. Click this resource navigation menu and click this demo, and then over here scroll to the bottom and find autoplay right here, and then again click this responsive breakpoint. Here we have responsive breakpoint, and then click this core button right here, just like that. And then what we are going to do is we are going to add this wiper my swiper and swiper. This class selector swiper and my swiper over inside this div element having class name review container. So paste right it, and then again what we are going to do is we are going to create another div element have a class name swiper wrapper. So div, and then inside this div element we are going to nest these divs having the class name a review box. So cut this and come over here and paste right here. Yes, awesome, right? So now copy this text right here, this class selector, swiper slide, and then paste right here, paste right here, paste right here, and paste right here. So save, and here we have, right? Yes, that's cool. Now, what we are going to do is inside this JS folder right here, we have script.js, copy this and paste right here. And now what we are going to do is we are going to change this product container by this review container right here. Since we need to instantiate this swiper.js. After that, when I save, here we have, right? Take a look. You see? Awesome. Now you can decrease or increase this autoplay delay. Let me say 150 seconds. Take a look. You see? Awesome, right? Yep, that's good. Alright, everyone, again, we have just finished this website customer review section. Now let's jump right into to create this blog section, the website blog section right here. Take a look. As you can see here, we have the blog image, we have the blog creator, and also we have the date when the blog is created, and also we have a title right here, blog title, and we have paragraph, and also we have read more button. Now let me start the design part. Let me shrink. Let me divide my computer screen into two parts right here, and here we have a comment right here, blog section. As always, what we are going to do is we are going to create a section element right here. Having a class name, let me say blogs, and an ID value. Let's say here we have blogs. This should be the ID value, right? Blogs. And inside this section element, we need to have a header element right here, and each one having a reusable class name section heading. Inside this, We are going to add this hour, and we need to have a span element, and we need to have a text right here block, and then again we need to have a container. Let's say block container. Inside this block container, we need to nest another div element, have a class name, let's say blockbox. Yes, here we have times 3. Yes, we have, yes, right? And then inside this, we need to have block image, a div element, have a class name block image right here. Inside this, we need to have an image element right here. And the outside of this, what we are going to do is we are going to create another div element, have a class name block content, right? Inside this, we need to have block a div element, have a class name block icons. Inside this, we need to have this icon and this icon and this text as well, right? So first we need to have an anchor element right here times 2 anchor element, since it should be a link, you see, and then we need to have this icon element right here. Yes, after that, what we are going to do is outside of this blog icon, we need to have a title, right? Let's say the title should be in h3 element. It should be, let's say, the title may be placed in either in h3 element or whatever you want. And we need to have a paragraph element right here. Again, we need to have a call to action button having a reusable class name ATL. Alright, so to save your time, like I said before, to save your time, so as you can see here, here we have the basic blog format, right? To save your time, it's better to add each and everything offline, right? Here we have, take a look. Here we have blog section. Instead of blog, it should be, let's say blog section, and we have an ID value right here, blogs, and we have an h1 element, we have blog container and blog box right here, and we have the image right here. This image is found, as you can see here, the image is found inside the image folder, which is inside the blog folder, which is found inside the image folder. Take a look. Inside this image folder, we have blog folder. Inside this blog folder, we have different images, right? You see? Awesome. All right. And then we have blog content. We have an icon right here. We have different icons right here. You see? Take a look at these icons right here. User icon, and we have a calendar icon. Like I said before, this icon is found from fontawesome.com. So you can search and find this icon from fontawesome.com. It is simple, right? Let me show you. Font awesome, font awesome's icon, and click this and calendar. Let me search over this search bar. Let me say calendar right here. Take a look. Here we have the calendar icon right here. You can use either this or this. If you want this, click over here and copy this, right? It's simple, right? So now we have a title, blog title right here. We have a paragraph right here. We have a call to action button. So when I save and refresh the web page, take a look. Here we have the image right here, a large image right here. Take a look. You see? Awesome. So this is the HTML part. Now let's dive right into to style this blog section, right? Yes. To style this blog section, what we are going to do is first we are going to use this blog section class selector, and here we have blog section. Margin bottom to rim background color. We are going to change the background color right here. Let me divide my computer screen into two parts and save. Take a look. Here we have a nice background. And again, let me use this class selector block container and add some property value here. Display grid template columns, we have min max 25 frame and gap 2.5 frame. You see? Take a look. Here we have. And now again, let me add some hover over effect using pseudo class selector right here. Border radius 10 pixel, border 1 pixel, so it having this color right here. And then you see, all right, now let me style this. All right, let me style this right here using this block box class selector. We have block box right here. You see, here we have different div element having the same class name, block box. So using this class name, let me add some property value pair, padding 10 pixel, text align center, border radius 5 pixel, box shadow here we have, overflow hidden, and transition 0.3 second is right. Take a look. You see, here we have the block right here. Awesome. And here we have a beautiful hover over effect. Now, let me style the image right here. As you can see here, the block image is ugly, right? So to style this block image, we are going to use this img element selector where it is. Here we have. And we have this width 100% shade, nearim and border radius 5 pixel, margin to the bottom 10 pixel, and object fit cover, right? Save. And take a look. You see? Awesome, right? Yes. Cool. Alright. So now let me style this block content. Here we have the block content class selector. Using this class selector, let me add some property value pair right here. and padding 1.5 rem and 0 rem and text align to the left, right? You see, text align should be to the left, right? Again, let me start the title, the block title, using this class selector and element selector. As you can see here, the block title is embedded inside this H3 element. So using this H3 element, font size 1.5 rem and color we have. Yes, that's cool. Now let me style these icons right here using this block icons class selector. So display flex justify content space between and margin to the bottom 10 pixel, border bottom 1 pixel, solid. Let me remove this, it's not necessary, right? For the time being, it's not necessary. Yes, here we have, right? Take a look. Here we have the user. This block is created by this user, and here we have the block created date, right? And now let me add this line right here, horizontal line. To create this horizontal line, we need to use border bottom 1 pixel having this color, right? Awesome, right? Yes. Now, let me style the anchor element right here using this anchor element. For this font size 1.2 rem and color we have. When I save, take a look. Awesome. And now let me style these icons right here using this I element selector. So padding to the right 5 pixel color, we have primary color right here, and take a look. That's good, right? Yes. And now let me style the paragraph. Lastly, let me style the paragraph right here using this paragraph P element selector. Font size 1.2 rem, text align justify, line height 1.7 rem, margin bottom 1 rem. So when I save and refresh the web page, here we have a nice blog section having a beautiful hover over effect. Take a look, right? Awesome. Alright everyone, so we have just finished the blog section for this responsible food ordering website. In the next consecutive video, we are going to create the contact section and we are going to make this web page responsible for any device. If you want the full source code for this project, you can find the link inside this video description. So you can go ahead and download it. If you are new here, consider subscribing and press the notification bell icon since more incredible contents are on the way. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.